Sai Ram. Today we are going to see the second session of quadratic equation. As per the previous session, first session, we saw that what are quadratic equations, how to mention it, how to change it in standard form and how to solve it through factorization. That all things we saw in the first session. Is it right? Now, in this session, we are going to see the next level of that. Before that, we will start with the assignment which is given in session 1. I think everyone you have tried. Let us see whether your answer and my answer are coming same. So, the today's topics will be assignment, solution of quadratic equation by completing the square, next quadratic formula, solvable and assignment. So, let us start with the sum. In the previous session, we gave one sum. In that sum, this is the one. The altitude of a right triangle is 7 centimeter less than its base. So, in the first line itself, they have given a clue that the altitude is altitude of a right triangle. So, they have given a clue that right triangle. So, what is the meaning of that? That means this is giving a 90 degree as one angle, correct? 90 degree as one angle. So, the next thing what they have given 7 centimeter less than its base. So, how a right triangle will be? A altitude and a base and one angle will be 90 degrees, right? Now, they have given 7 centimeter less than its base. That means its altitude is based on the base, right? In this base, altitude is 7 centimeter less than its base. So, who I have to take it as x? On which it is dependent. Altitude is depending on base. So, let us take the base as x. Okay. Let us take the base as x. Now, altitude is 7 less than base. 7 less than means minus base. Right? Do you understand the question? So, read the question correctly and draw a figure according to it. They have given the altitude of right triangle. Right triangle means an angle with 90 degree is 7 centimeter less than its base. If the hypotenuse is 13 centimeter, right triangle is a one clue, means hypotenuse is another clue. Where we will use the hypotenuse word? If a right triangle is there, then hypotenuse also given, then what to do? We have to think about where I am using the hypotenuse. That means Pythagoras theorem, right? In the Pythagoras theorem only we are using the hypotenuse values, right? Using Pythagoras theorem, I can find the values of x. If I find the value of x, I can find the value of altitude, right? I think you are clear with the question. First, clear with the questions. And one more thing, you would have seen whatever the sums we are seeing in this quadratic equation, we all seen in the linear equations also, right? But what is the difference between linear equation sum and quadratic equation sum? In linear equation with two variables we saw, right? Two variables means there will be length as one variable and altitude as one variable and base as one variable. But here also we have altitude and base, but our altitude is based on, that is dependent on the base. Do you understand the difference between the linear equation of two variable and quadratic equation? Both are same, both the sums will look alike, but the linear equation there won't be any dependencies between the variables. Length means x, breadth means y, altitude means x and base means y, like that it will be. But in quadratic equation there will be one value will be dependent on the other value, like this. The altitude is 7 less than its base. You have to be very clear this question belongs to which chapter, because in our question paper they are not going to give in this chapter this question, chapter question, no, they will give the questions only. You have to be very clear with which question belongs to which chapter. Okay, so now you cleared that this question is belong to 4th chapter quadratic equation. Why? Because one variable is depending on the other variable, right? So let us move on. So they have given a right angled triangle with the base x and hypotenuse 13 centimeter and its altitude is 7 less than its base. Okay. So first what we have to do? First we have to write the given. First, what is the given? ABC is a right angled triangle with altitude AB. Base BC is equal to x. Hypotenuse AC is equal to 13 centimeter. So they have mentioned right triangle, they have mentioned hypotenuse, then immediately your brain should tell that use the Pythagoras theorem, right? So what is Pythagoras theorem? Hypotenuse square is equal to sum of the square of the other two sides. So that is what we are going to use. So altitude is 7 centimeter less than the base. Altitude is AB as per the figure. Base is equal, AB is equal to base minus 7. So base is x, x minus 7. This is and all, everything is given. So we are writing the given one. Since ABC is a right angled triangle, we are going to use the Pythagoras theorem. What is the Pythagoras theorem? Hypotenuse square is equal to sum of the square of the other two sides. Here what are the other two sides? Height and base. So hypotenuse square is equal to height square plus base square. Here height is none other than altitude. So altitude means x minus 7 the whole square plus x square. This is what our equation is. So let us move on with the calculation. So 13 square. Why I have mentioned 13 square? Because hypotenuse they have given it as 13. So 13 square is equal to x minus 7 the whole square plus x square. Here how to move on with the calculation? This is algebraic identity, second identity, a minus b the whole square formula. So it is 13 square a square plus b square minus 2ab. So what is the formula we are using? A square plus b square minus 2ab. This formula, algebraic identity, I am using here to expand this. So what I get? X square plus b square is 7 square minus 2 into a x and b 7. So what I will get here? X square plus 49 minus 14x plus x square. So 13 into 13 is 169. Right. Now simplify it. So what you will get? 0 is equal to x square plus x square 2x square minus 14x plus 49. If 169 comes this side, it will becomes minus 149. So by simplification I will get 2x square minus 14x minus 120. So is my equation is in standard form? Yes, because the highest power, it starts from the highest power 2, 1 and the constant, right. Now 2 is common for all. Let me take the 2 out. So what happens? 2x square minus 7x minus 60 minus 60. Okay. So 2 bring this side. So my equation will be x square minus 7x minus 60 equal to 0. By factorization method, I can easily give the answer as 12 5s are 60. So the answer will be x square, or we can write it directly. So the answer is x minus 12 x plus 5 equal to 0. So my answer will be x is equal to, so how I got this? 60 and minus 7. Here minus means one should be minus and one should be plus. Here in the addition it is minus, means I have to give the bigger number minus value. So I have directly wrote the answer. So x will be 12 and minus 5. Since it is length and base and height, we have to remove the negative value and we have to take the positive value only. So x is 12 and the altitude x is base is 12, altitude is 12 minus 7, 5. I think you understood this. Let us move on with the calculations. So, here whatever we did, that is what we have wrote here. So, we got the equation x square minus 7x is minus 60 equal to 0. The next one, now by factorization, normal factorization, which we learnt in the first session. So, I am breaking the 7 as 5, 12 minus 5, minus 12 plus 5, and 5 into 12 minus 60. 5 into minus 12 is equal to minus 60. So, by calculation I will get x plus 5, x minus 12 equal to 0. So, after this what I have to do? I have to compare each and every part with 0 so that I can get the value of x, right. So, the next, if we equate each and every one with 0, what we get? X is equal to 12 and minus 5. So, minus 5 is a negative value, we cannot take because it is a real valued sum. So, my x will be 12 only. So, the base is 12 and the height altitude is 5. I think everyone got this answer, right. It is very easy only. Now, before moving on to the next topic, just a 2 minute let us talk. Now, at this moment, at this minute, in the whole world, million and billion of people are talking, right. Are we hearing, are you hearing all the words whatever they are spoken? No. You are hearing only the words. Now, at this moment you are hearing only my voice, not even your mother or father or your whoever is talking, you are not hearing. Why? Why? Because the words which we have, which it have to reach you, it will reach you. In China also they are talking, in London also they are talking. Is that words reaching you? No, not go, don't go for there. Just in near your house they are talking. Is that words reaching you? No, whatever it have to reach you, it will reach you. Why? Why I have to hear this? Sometimes it will happen that I don't want to go there, I don't want to talk to them, but you will be sitting there and you will be hearing that words and all. Correct? Why? Because that words whatever you are hearing will help you, or someday it will give you an insight. Yes, they told once, right? Yeah, I think everyone would have gone through this stage. I didn't want to heard that, but I heard, but it helped me. That is what we are going to do in our class also. If you don't want to hear in the class, then also you hear, because in your exam times it will help. Why I am talking this and all? The thing is, a quadratic equation, one path, factorization method is there, then other methods and all, why I have to learn? This is another method to solve the quadratic equation. If I know one method, why I have to learn another methods and all? So, we have too many ways to reach our destination, our goal, right. But I know this path, I will use only this path, that is not possible, right. If you have any problem with that path, what you will do? At that time you will not create another path, right. So, first itself we have to think about the 3 paths. Yes, I have 3 paths, then I will move on with this. If I have problem, I have another options also, right. For that option, we are going to learn another 2 methods of solving quadratic equations, right. Don't think that why I have to listen this. One day or other in your exam time you will think that yes, it helped me. Do you understand? So, let us move on this with the completing squares. It is a very easy one. Just with 5 steps we can solve the equation. So, solving, first we solve with the general equation. General equation is standardized equation, ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0, right. So, here the first step is divide the whole equation by coefficient of x square. Coefficient of x square, that means a. Divide the whole equation by a. So, the next step is divide only the coefficient of x by 2. After dividing by a the whole equation, we are going to divide the coefficient of x only by 2. Next, add and subtract the square of b by 2. That means the number we got in the previous step, only that coefficient of x we are going to square and add and subtract it. Okay. Next, we will have the form of, we have to bring algebraic identity form a square minus b square form. We have to simplify it in that. Then the last step, simplifying, we will get the answer. Only 5 steps we have to do. By this we will get the answer in completing squares. So let us do one sum. So here x square plus 4x minus 5 equal to 0. So the first step we have to write what is a, b and c, because all our procedure is based on a, b and c only. So let us write what is a, b and c. So the next one, first step, divide the whole equation by coefficient of x square. Who is the coefficient of x square here? 1. So the given equation is x square plus 4x minus 5 equal to 0. So divide this by 1, divide by 1, which implies x square by 1 plus 4 by 1x minus 5 by 1, which is equal to 0. No changes, same equation will be there. So x square plus 4x minus 5 equal to 0. So whether you have a change or no change, do that step. By dividing 1, there won't be any changes, but do that step. Okay. Now let us move on to the next step. So what we have? X square plus 4x minus 5 equal to 0, right? So the next step is divide the coefficient of x by 2. So what is my equation is, this is my equation, x square plus 4x minus 5 equal to 0. Now if I divide this by 2, what I will get? X square 2x minus 5 equal to 0, right? So I finished my second step. Now the next step, step 3, what we are going to do is, so x square plus 4 by 2x minus 5 equal to 0. This is our second step equation, right? In the next step, what we have to do? Add and subtract the square of b by 2. So what we are going to do? X square plus 4 by 2x plus 4 by 2 the whole square minus 4 by 2 the whole square minus 5 equal to 0, right? Now here what we get, if we take all this, we will get as a plus b the whole square formula. So it becomes x plus 4 by 2 the whole square. Now simplification of this, 4 4s are 16, 2 2s are 4, 16 by 4, 4. So 4 minus 5, which is equal to 0. So it will be x plus 2 the whole square minus 9 is equal to 0. That means, which implies x plus 2 the whole square minus 3 square equal to 0. So now after simplifying everything, we reached this point, that a square minus b square form, right? Just do as it is. Don't do any changes, because it is stepwise sum. You have to do that step in that way only, right? Okay, right? So let us move on with the next step. So it is x plus 2 the whole square is equal to 9. So it becomes, if the 9 comes this side, what we get? X plus 2 the whole square minus 9, that is 3 square, right? So the next form is a square minus b square form, x plus 2 the whole square minus 3 square. So by simplifying, how we will simplify? By using the algebraic third identity. That means a square minus b square formula is a plus b, a minus b, right? Here a plus b, this is a and this is b, right? A plus b, a minus b. So when you are telling a, it is not only x, it is x plus 2, right? When you are telling b, it is 3. So tell as a but write as x plus 2. Understood? Very clear with this. These are the parts will minimize your marks. So here x plus 5 and this is x minus 1, which is equal to 0. If you compare each and every one with the 0, what do you get? X is equal to minus 5 and x is equal to 1. So, I think you understood this part. So, by simplifying we get x is equal to minus 5 and x is equal to plus 1. So, you will be thinking that yeah, I can do it in the factorization method, I method also, why I have to crush my brain like this and all. So, each and every time we won't be able to solve in factorization method. At that time we need another way, supporting way. So, that is why we are learning this. Okay. So, the next sum here, wherever you are having a root means be cautious double time. So, the first step is dividing by x square, coefficient of x square. So, that means 4x square by 4 plus 4 root 3 by 4 plus 3 by 4 equal to 0, right. So, what is the answer will be x square plus root 3 plus 3 by 4 equal to 0, here x, do not forget that x. Okay. Now, the next step what I am going to do, I am going to divide this step coefficient of x by 2. So, this is step 1, next is step 2. Step 2, x square plus root 3 by 2x plus 3 by 4 equal to 0. So, this is my second step, right. The next step I am going to square this and add and subtract it. Okay. Let us do it. So, x square plus root 3 by 2x plus root 3 by 2 the whole square, next minus root 3 by 2 the whole square plus 3 by 4 equal to 0. So, these 3 will form x plus root 3 by 2 the whole square, next is minus root 3 the whole square is 3, 2 the whole square is 4. So, plus 3 by 4 equal to 0, plus 3 by 4 minus 3 by 4 cancels. So, the answer is x plus root 3 by 2 the whole square is equal to 0. That means double times we will get, which implies x plus root 3 by 2 one time equal to 0, next x plus root 3 by 2 second time equal to 0. Compare with, so I will get x is equal to minus root 3 by 2 comma minus root 3 by 2. Keep it in mind, we got the answer same and equal, right. So, these are the calculations. It is a very easy way, just do it, we will get the answer. Okay, right. So, let us move on with the calculation. Just now we did the same, we have printed, typed it. I think it will be easy for you to understand, right. We got the same and equal answers. So, now the next thing, in the introduction part itself we saw about with introduction of quadratic equation, who and all gave the answers, like that, right. First Brahmagupta, he is the one gave the equation, quadratic equation, and he gave a formula that is not in a perfect way. Now, the next Sridharacharya, he took that answer from Brahmagupta and he redefined it and refined the formula in such a way that it is used now also. Now, see Sridharacharya, see 870 to 930, Sridharacharya is believed to have lived between 7th and 11th century. That is the best to tell, it is 900 AD. Birthplace is Hooghly district in West Bengal or South India. They do not know where is the best birthplace is. Father's name Baladevacharya and mother's name Achuka. Now, you have to see one important thing in this. From 900 AD till now, we are using the same formula which is given by our Sridharacharya. Think about the other technological items which you are using. Before 20 years we used Nokia 1500 like that. Now we have different types. Each and every day we are having different. Just 1 month before Apple iPhone 10 or next will become 11, then it will be 12. Is it right? It is changing, but what are all the things our ancient gurus have given, it is standing beyond the time. So, think about the whatever you are doing, it should not change, it should stand beyond the time and place. So think like that and move on whenever you are taking the decisions. Okay, so Sridharacharya is the mathematician who gave a perfect formula for quadratic equation. So let us see something about him. Sridhara was an Indian mathematician who wrote on practical applications of algebra and was one of the first to give a formula for quadratic equations, which we are using now also in this present day also. Sridhara gives rules for operating with the rational numbers. I told on the introduction time itself, he gives wide variety of application including problems of ratios, simple interest, mixtures, purchase and sale, rates of travels, wages and filling and cistern. So maximum included in max, everything is given and introduced by Sridharacharya. And at that time I have told that how Brahmagupta got this answer. No one have the derivation part. This is how he got it. Just inside they got it. That's all. So let us move on with the formula now. This is a very, very important formula. You have to memorize it. The standard form of the quadratic equation is ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. The quadratic formula, x is equal to minus b plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac by 2a. It's a very, very important formula. Please memorize it. Minus b plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac. Whenever you are reading the formula, look at the equation and read. Don't look at the formula and read. Go there, compare with the equation, then only you will able to remember it. Okay, and more than that, keep in mind this part also. This is a different part. On the basis of that part, we will do some other sums. So we call that as discriminant d. D is equal to b square minus 4ac. So on the basis of this, we will do some sums. Same like previous, but this time we are not going to use factorization method or completing square method. We just put the values in the formula and get it the answer. So now the sum is, a rectangular park is to be designed whose breadth is 3 less than its length. So here also we have two variables, one is breadth and one is length. Is this question belongs to linear equation of two variable or quadratic equation? Because it is given that the breadth is 3 less than length. That means one is depending on another. This question belongs to the quadratic equation. So we have decided that this question belongs to 4th chapter. Its area is to be 4 square meter more than the area of the park that has already been made in the shape of an isosceles triangle with its base as the breadth and the rectangular park and the altitude 12 meter. Find the length and breadth. So what they have given, simply we will see in a diagram. First they have given a rectangle, then they have talking about the breadth. So let us take the breadth as x, and the length is, they told that breadth is equal to 3 minus length. So the length is equal to breadth plus 3, right? That is what we have given here, x plus 3. Next, they have given another triangle is there. That triangle with the base of breadth and its base is x and its height is 12 centimeters, right? And one more thing they have given, the area is 4 centimeters square plus area of the triangle, right? They have given everything, and main, they have used a word area. That means by using the formula of the area, we are going to move with the problem. What is the area of a rectangle? Length into breadth. What is the area of a triangle? Half into base into height. Do I have the base? Yes. Do I have the height? Yes. Easily we can do it. So first we finish the diagram. Next we have to write what is given. That is very, very important. So the given is, given rectangle, breadth x and length is 7 minus, length is 3 times, length minus 3 is breadth. So length is equal to breadth plus 3. So it is x plus 3, and they have given the area is 4 meter square plus area of a triangle. So we are going with the area formula, length into breadth. So our answer is x into x plus 3. Okay. So the same area formula we are going to apply for the triangle also. The triangle is, base is x and the height is 12. The area is half into base into height, half into x into 12. We will get easy calculation 6x. Now we have to compare, right? That is the next important part. They have given area of the rectangular park 4 meters square more than the area of isosceles park. Isosceles triangle park. Area of rectangle is length into breadth, right? Which is equal to 4 meters square plus half into base into height. So what we got in length into breadth? X into x plus 3, which is equal to 4, plus here we got as 6x, right? So multiply here, x square plus 3x is equal to 4 plus 6x. So bring everything one side first. Is it a quadratic equation? Yes, because I have a power 2. Super. Next, x square 3x minus 6x minus 4 equal to 0. So like terms cancel it, you get x square minus 3x minus 4 equal to 0. By factorization method like this we can get the answer, but we have to use the formula. So we will use the formula to solve this, right? Our equation is x square minus 3x minus 4 equal to 0. So it is, that is what we got, right? Let us move on with the next calculation. So here a is equal to 1, b is equal to minus 3, c is equal to minus 4. First we have to write that part. Next apply in the formula. So d square we can get it in the calculation also, or separately also we can do. So d is equal to b square minus 4ac. b is minus 3. So minus 3 the whole square minus 4 into 1 into minus 4. So what do you get? 9 plus 16, which is equal to 25. Easy calculations only. So d is 25. Now let us move on with the formula. X is equal to minus b plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac by 2a, which is equal to, so I have did, so why to write? So x is equal to minus of minus 3. So here already b is minus 3. B is minus 3, here minus is there, so may I leave the minus? No. You have to write the b as it is. Minus of minus 3 plus or minus root 25. So this becomes minus into minus plus 9, sorry, minus into minus plus 3. 3 plus or minus root of 25 is 5 by 2. Okay. Now you have to write the same equation for plus ones and minus ones. You have to write 2 times. So how we will write? So we will write x is equal to 3 plus 5 by 2, comma, x is equal to 3 minus 5 by 2. 3 plus 5, 8. 8 by 2, 3 minus 5, minus 2. 8 by 2 minus 2 by 2. Cancellation, we will get x is equal to 4 and minus 1. So this will give the x breadth. Since it is a real time value, we never take the negative values. So our x will be 4 and our breadth will be 7. Okay, easy sums only, there is no tough one. So this is a very important sum but very easy one. Please be careful in hearing. A motorboat whose speed is 18 km per hour is still in still water takes 1 hour more to go 24 kilometers upstream than to return downstream to the same spot. That means a boat is there, first moving upwards, then it is moving downwards. Think, leave the boat, think about 2 boys, you and your brother are. You have to move your brother beyond that line. So what you have to do? You have to give the force which is given by your brother's force more than that. Then only you will move your brother. Is it right? That means if your brother is giving 10, at least just example, then you have to give at least 15 to move your brother and move on in that side, right? The same thing, if the boat have to move upward, who is here? This is your you. So boat is you and the stream is your brother. Let us think like that. That means your brother is also giving force, you also giving force. Then how will you move forward? You have to overcome the force of your brother, then only you will move, right? That means whose force should be more than? Yours should be more. That means here boat's force speed should be more than the speed of the water, right? That means who is bigger? Speed of the boat is bigger. Same we are going to see for the downstream. Downstream means you and your brother are moving in the same way. That means your both forces are added. When you are in opposite, you have to subtract. When you are in the same way, you have to add your force and speed. That's all. Okay. So let us move on with the sum. Given that the speed of the boat is 18, that means your force should be more, 18. Then speed of the stream will be less or high? Will be less. So if I have to see by which force the boat is moving, means who minus who? Speed of the boat minus speed of the stream, right? So that is what we are going to do here. For upstream, for moving up, you minus your brothers, boat minus stream. So boat speed minus stream. That is what we are going to write here. Speed is equal to boat speed minus stream speed, kilometer per hour. Keep it clear, never write x minus 18, it will give a wrong answer. So who is having the higher force? You, that means boat. Now in the sum, if you see a word speed, distance, please write this formula. Speed is equal to distance by time. Speed is equal to distance by time, anywhere in the corner, because on the basis of this only we are going to solve the sum. Next, speed is equal to distance by time. Speed, it is given as 18 minus x kilometer per hour. Distance, they have given 24 kilometers. So it is 24. Time, we don't know, so keep it as it is. Okay. So let us write the same thing for downstream. So downstream means, what will you do? Add both, right? 18 plus x, that's all. The same thing, but it will be 18 plus x. So downstream is, both are going in the same way, so 18 plus x. Distance is 24 kilometers, speed is equal to distance by time upstream. 18 plus x, speed, distance is equal to 24, and time upstream, I don't know, keep it as it is. So time upstream, cross multiplication, 18 minus x goes this side, so 24 by 18 plus x. So the next thing they have given, they have compared that while moving and coming back, the time difference is 1 hour, right? So they have given the time taken upstream is 1 hour more than the downstream, 1 hour more than the downstream. Time upstream is equal to time downstream plus 1. So what is the time upstream? 24 by 18 minus x is equal to 24 by 18 plus x plus 1. That's all. Now bring it this side. We got this. Now move this side, so it will become minus. Now take the LCM, cross multiplication. So 24 into 18 plus x minus 24 into 18 minus x is equal to 1. Next, again on cross multiplication. So what it will be? So 24, both the place 24 is there. Take the 24 out. Here 18 plus x minus into 18 minus 18 minus into minus plus x divided by 18 minus x, 18 plus x, which is equal to 1. So plus 18 minus 18 gets cancelled. So it is 24 2x divided by the same part, which is equal to 1. So it becomes 48. Okay. So we got 48x by 18 minus x, 18 plus x, the LCM part, which is equal to 1. Now we are going to do the cross multiplication. We get 48x is equal to 18, 1 into 18 minus x, 18 plus x. So now what is this part? A plus b, a minus b formula. So what is the formula? A square minus b square. A plus b, a minus b is a square minus b square, right? So the next 18 square is 324, right, as it is. Now is this the equation of quadratic equation? Yes, because the power is 2. Now just write in a standard form, x square plus 48x minus 324 equal to 0. Now apply the formula, that's all. So for that, applying the formula first, I have to write a is equal to 1, b is equal to 48 and c is equal to minus 324. I am finding the d value b square, 48 square minus 48 square minus 4 into a into c, 48 48 square minus 4 into 1 into minus 324. Okay. So, how you know how to find the square, right? 48 square 2304 plus 4 into 324 we get 1296. So, the answer is 3600. Okay. Now, put it in the formula. So, you get x is equal to minus 48 plus or minus root of 3600. So, 3636. So, it is 60. So, in the next value we will get minus 48 plus or minus root of 60 square. So, root and square gets gone. So, the value will be x is equal to minus 48 plus or minus 60 by 2. Now, here also we are going to write in the two different ways, x is equal to minus 48 plus 60 by 2, x is equal to minus 48 minus 60 by 2. So, my answer will be 6 and minus 54. Speed will never be in the negative value. So, my speed is 6, right. Just forming the equation is little bit tough, but more than that everything is easy only. So, x is the speed. So, x is the speed, so it cannot be negative. So, my speed is x. Speed of the stream is 6 km per hour. That is what I have to prove. So, on the basis of this part, we are going to do one assignment. So, try to do this assignment. We will see in the next session. Thank you. Sai Ram.